Shed Model Project by Giovanni Partida. This project is all about the research, modeling, and construction of our shed model. Within this project, we are to explore the vocabulary of certain word pieces while researching Joliet codes to build a shed within your property. Later, we model these three main parts in AutoCAD, and finally, complete the cutting and construction of this shed. Our first crucial step being to research important vocabulary of certain wooden parts within our shed kit instruction packet. Parts we will be creating such as crippled stud, trusses, and trimmers. Using a link provided, we go to Joliet Government Shed Codes and Regulation, finding important information such as shed permit, shed location, shed size, and shed fees. Then we transfer over to AutoCAD, building a 2D model of our walls with the video and shed kit measurements given, and print a B-size paper of our model to turn in. Later, with this B-size model of our AutoCAD measurements, we cut out a 17.25 inches by 11.25 inches cardboard. Begin to tape down our B-size paper and tape a layer of wax paper covering. Afterwards, we get a certain number of large sticks and cut out to length, then pin down these sticks to stay fit and glue. After carefully ripping my walls, I taped my other B-size paper model of front and rear walls and repeated the steps of taping my B-size paper, then taping wax paper over it. Lastly, I did have to use different wood provided for the headers, otherwise I both pin, cut, and glue the same. My final piece consisting of many trusses, 6 which I had to be cut, pinned, and glued, then later repeated due to there only being 3 trusses on my single B-size paper. Finally, with all of my pieces glued, I cut out a 10-inch by 10-inch cardboard from the same cardboard I used before. Measured out the edge to align my house in the center. I then began gluing the first sides, front and rear, later needing to cut and glue support pieces of wood on the top. Lastly, I measured the distance between the trusses and glued them down. I liked the final construction probably the most near the end. If I could go back, I would focus on not missing small details such as flipped windows and small gaps. Advice I would give to future students being to not consistently talk and mumble with other students, not getting your work done, and maybe coming during advisory if you're behind. I would like to give credit to my peers and Mr. West for their time for helping me with questions and suggestions. And lastly, I would like to thank you for watching, and goodbye.